What different calendars exist around the religious world? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt. And firstly, the Jewish or the Hebrew calendar is commonly seen to be a lunar calendar, which actually is more correctly termed a lunisolar calendar, because the Hebrew calendar has 12 months of 29 or 30 days, which follow the phases of the moon. But every 2 or 3 years, an additional month known as Adar 2 is added. And this is added to enable Passover to occur at the same time as the spring harvest, which is commanded in the Torah. In contrast, there's the Muslim calendar, which is also a lunar calendar of 12 months, but because it only follows the moon without this additional month, we might observe, for example, the month of Ramadan moving maybe 10 or 11 days earlier, according to the Gregorian calendar. Interestingly, the Quran forbids what's known as intercalary days, which would be perhaps seen within Judaism, those 30 extra days every 2 or 3 years. These types of days are also seen within the Baha'i calendar, because the Baha'i calendar, for example, has 19 months of 19 days, and at the end there are 5 intercalary days between the end of the year or the end of the last month and the beginning of the first month of the new year. The Hindu calendar, Vikram Samvat, is based on a dating system used in India, which legend has it began with the victory of Vikramaditya over the Sakas in 57 BCE. This is still used to establish dates of the Hindu religious year, even though India as a country has adopted the Gregorian calendar for its secular life. And indeed, the calendar is used for every aspect of life in Nepal. The calendar is based on a year of 12 lunar months, with the addition of an extra month periodically to reconcile the lunar year with the solar year. This extra month is known as Adhik Mas. Traditionally, Sikhs have used the Vikram Samvat calendar. However, there have also been the Nanak Shahi calendar and the Khalsa calendar that have worked alongside it, adopting the same format of the year. The Khalsa calendar measured dates from the formation of the Khalsa, while the Nanak Shahi calendar uses the birth of Guru Nanak as the beginning of the dating system. This now follows the solar year and is seen to be based on Gurbani, with the names of the months being taken from Guru Granth Sahib. This year has 5 months of 31 days, followed by 7 months of 30, with a leap year every 4 years in which the last month, Phagun, has an extra day. This was officially adopted by the SGPC in 2003, though its adoption is not universal and is the subject of controversy. So as much as perhaps we might take calendars for granted, they're varied and extremely interesting in terms of exploring the calendar of religious festivals, the calendar of religious observance, and also perhaps exemplification of some of their most deeply held beliefs.